Hi everyone. So in our previous sessions, we have discussed architecture, then the basic tools we have already discussed, then the BIM processes like CAD to BIM, BIM to CAD, scan to BIM, BIM to cloud, the processes we have discussed. And we have discussed a level of details, level of development, LOD like 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 500 differences we have already discussed. Then we have discussed BIM dimensions like a BIM 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D. And now we can start our complete modeling of MEP services in the same building. So we will be linking the architecture files, and after that we will be starting our complete modeling of MEP services. Means HVAC, electrical, plumbing, and firefighting services. Okay, we'll be starting with HVAC. Later we will be moving to other services. Okay. In HVAC, like the office buildings or the office spaces, we'll be proposing a Fancoil unit, a chilled water type only. So a single Fancoil unit is serving multiple spaces. There we will be proposing a VAV boxes. It is not pressure independent, it is bypass VAV. And the common spaces like a corridor in the first floor, second floor, third floor, common spaces will be proposing for cooling plus ventilation. It's a combined machine only. An AHU with the cooling plus ventilation we will be proposing. The cluster spaces where the Fancoil unit is serving for recirculation, there will be proposing FAHU for ventilation, fresh air handling unit. It's a 70-30 machine only. Means like we have already discussed in the machines classes, like a 70% of for fresh air return will be mixing. Okay, and the 30% fresh air it will be mixing. We have discussed in the DOS, means dedicated outside air system and FAHU design classes. We have discussed by the help of HAP software and by the help of psychrometric chart how to size that machine. And then for chilled water system, chiller selection we have to do, then chiller primary pump, secondary pump, cooling tower, expansion vessel, buffer tank, all those systems we have to complete, including cooling tower loop and all. Then we have to do the plumbing modeling, cold water system, hot water system. This is like a centralized water heater with the hot water recirculation pump. These are booster system with a water tank. Then for soil connection, waste connection, wind connection, we have to finish. And later we have to move to the fire protection system. Sprinkler system, we have to finish. NFPA 13, 14, like standpipe system, fire hose reel, fire hose rack system, PRV station. And the pump room for the fire protection, we have to complete. Later we'll be moving to the electrical. Okay. And once the model has completed, and after that we will be exporting this into the Navis work, the same model. Then the four important process that we will be finishing in the Navis work. Means the very important clash detection, quantification, timelining, means simulation and animation. Okay, so it's a long journey. It will take a lot of time. So we can start with the HVAC modeling. Okay. Okay, so I will be starting with the systems default metric because that's a template we need, and I'm starting my modeling. Okay, so you can go to model option, new section. I'll be starting a new project. What template? I need not systems template. Use the correct template always. Not systems template. I need systems default metric template. So it is not there. Start a new project, go to browse option. Where you have saved your template, from there you can select, I need systems default metric.rte. .rte is template file only. .rvt is project file. So this is .rte, systems default metric. The same way plumbing default metric is there, mechanical default metric is there, electrical default metric is there. But if you want to do everything together in a single template, default metric template. Select it, open. What you are planning to do? By considering this system default metric as a template, if you want to edit your template or you have to start a new template, you can start project template. That project template you can save as a template, and then for the further projects you can use it. But I need to start a project, not the project template. So create a new project. Okay. Since it's a default metric item, since it is a default metric template, you don't want to set the unit again. Already the unit, everything is set only. If you're having any doubt, you can type UN, your unit will come. Or you can go to the manage option. From the manage options settings panel, from the settings panel project unit. Area in meter square, correct. Length in millimeter, all the parameters are in metric standard only. So no need to change it. If you want, you can. Okay. And you can come to the project browser. If the project browser is missing, how to take it? You can go to the view option. From the view option, you can go to the user interface. From the user interface, project browser you can select, because we need project browser and a properties tab. To do our job, we need properties tab and project browser. You can find the disciplines there: electrical, mechanical, and plumbing. Means all the three services, all the services, no, we can do there: electrical, mechanical, plumbing. Initially, I am starting with HVAC only, so I am just going to the mechanical HVAC. So within that mechanical, I will be doing HVAC. Okay. If you are going to the HVAC elevation section, south, you can see there is 2 levels. Level 1 and level 2. These are default levels within the template only. Means below that HVAC, within the floor plan, first mechanical, level 1 is same only. Means level 1 that we are having, no, in the elevation. Level 1, first mechanical under the floor plan, first ceiling mechanical under the ceiling plan, same levels only. The same way, level 2, second mechanical under the floor plan, second ceiling mechanical under the ceiling plan, same levels. Same levels only. Okay. I'm just going to the first level 1. See, I'm not doing architecture item. I'm doing mechanical only. So that's why I'm just going to the architecture. I'm just creating a wall. And I'm going to the 3D and all. I will not get the perfection. Correct. Why it is not looking, even if I'm converting that into fine option and a realistic, I will not get that clarity, because the reason is you can go to the properties tab. You can go to the properties tab. Under the discipline, it is mechanical only. But the discipline is architecture. You will be able to witness it. Correct. That's the reason. But I need a priority for my mechanical services. That's it. Keep it there. See, now we are having parameters. Okay. So when you are selecting an item, for example, this wall I am selecting. When you select an item, below the properties, you're having parameters. These are parameters. This parameter is called instance parameter. Means after selecting the item, instantly you can change. Because when you are giving input instantly in the properties, directly it will change, right? Okay. And also these properties are called instance property. This properties tab only. So this is called instance property, and the parameter that we are having below the instance property is called instance parameter. But if you are going to the edit type, within that edit type also you can find few other parameters. After selecting an item, just go to the edit type. There you can see more property. That property is called type property. And the parameters that we are having under type properties are called type parameter. Okay. So like properties, we are having instance properties. Means this one. The parameters under the instance properties are called instance parameters. So all these are instance parameter only. Instantly you can change it. But if you are going to the edit type, you can find type property. The parameters that we are having under the type properties are called type parameter. For example, if you need to edit your wall, edit the thickness of wall, then I will say like select your wall, just go to the type parameter. Within that type parameter, you can edit your structure. Just go to the edit type parameter, edit the structure. Then you can adjust it. But if you want to adjust the height of wall, go to the instance parameter, height section. Means this is an instance parameter, unconnected height you can adjust here. Correct. There's a difference between parameter, we are having instance parameter and type parameter. The properties, we are having instance properties and type property. The parameter under the instance properties are called instance parameter. The parameter under the type properties are called type parameters. Okay, fine. Anyhow, I don't want this one. So I am unable to select this one. What might be the reason? Okay, whatever it may. I am deleting it. View range might be the issue. Okay. Anyhow, the next step, my template is ready. My view properties tab, project browser, everything is there. Now we can directly insert our architecture file. We can insert it. Okay. But before inserting the architecture file, if you want to do some changes in the architecture, you can do that. After that, you can attach it. If you need to adjust your coordinates, you can do that. Okay. So I'm directly taking my architecture file. I'm just going to the insert option. Within that insert option, we are having to take my anything. If you want to insert in the model, you can go to the insert only. Picture, CAD file, PDF, anything is possible. I need to take architectural model only. For what all models that you have to take, you will be doing in here only. We are having two options, link Revit. If you are attaching CAD, we are having two options, link CAD and import CAD. What is the difference? Link CAD and import CAD. Import CAD means the CAD file you can directly upload, but it is not having the properties of XREF. In AutoCAD, we have studied in the real time, if other guys are doing the changes, you will be getting the notification. No, that property will not come in import CAD. But if you are linking the CAD, it is having the property of XREF. If other guys are doing the changes, you will be also getting the notification. Okay. Anyhow, I'm not dealing with the CAD file. I'm already having the architectural model. So I'm just going to the link Revit only. So I'm selecting link Revit, where I have saved your architecture file that you can take. I'm just going to the link Revit, architecture file, this one. Open it. So this is your architecture file. Okay. If you are going to 3D, you'll not get that 3D structure because the discipline is mechanical, but the discipline, if you are changing into architecture, you'll be getting the architectural model. Still, you can make it fine, realistic. You can do that, but our importance, performance will decrease. No, our importance should be in mechanical. That's why I don't want it. Okay, fine. See, once your link has attached, you have to do two things. The first thing, you have to select it and you have to pin it. Sometimes automatically it will pin. And also you have to make sure that below the select option, everything has selected. Otherwise, you will not be able to select it if the select link option has unchecked. What all selection option we are having here, the same we can find here as well. The first one is called select link. We can select this one. Now you'll be able to select it. If you're unchecking this one, if you're not in a position to select this, correct. So what all options that we are having here, the same we are having here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is called a select pinned element. For example, you have select this one. Select pinned element has unchecked. After that, you are pinning it. Now you are no longer able to select it because the select pinned element has unchecked. So make sure that in the starting, everything under the modify screen, now select option has selected. Now we have to pin it. Pin it. Why? Because in the above this model, we will be placing duct, pipes and all. So accidentally, when we are moving our duct and the pipe, no, model also will be moving. So we'll be losing our coordination. That's why you have to pin it. You have to pin it. If you need to unpin it, you can click here. Otherwise, you can unpin here. Top side, we are having an unpin option. Here you can unpin it. Okay. The next option, a room bounding has to be selected. For example, if I need to do the heating and the cooling load analysis, I need to identify the close boundary because software need to identify it, right? For example, we will study that in the upcoming classes. If I am going to the analyze section, there is an option called the space option. Here you can, all kind of analysis, design related calculation we will be doing under the analysis section only, analyze. So within that analyze section, I'm just going to the space and zone. I'm selecting space. But you can see the software is not identifying the close boundary. Space is not a properly enclosed region because the software is not identifying it. Correct. That's why once you have pinned it, the next option, select your link, go to the type property. There is an option called room bounding. The room bounding has to be selected. Then only the software will be able to identify the close boundary. Now you can come to the space. It is identifying it. Correct. This is your space. So these are the two things you have to do in the starting once you have attached your architecture file. Select it, pin this one, go to the edit type under the room bounding. Below the type parameter, no type properties, type parameter, room bounding has to be selected. Apply. Okay. Okay, we did that. See, we can't edit architecture file because this is done by some other person only. But the next step, we have to create our own level. You can go to the project browser, any elevation. I'm just going to the south elevation. See, I don't want this tree and all. You can see two default levels. These are default levels under the template only. If you don't want this tree, I'm just going to the visibility graphics. Architecture has to be selected under the model category. Visibility graphics is VG. Or you can go to the manage option. Sorry, view option. From the view option, you can see visibility graphics. Okay. In that visibility graphics, I'm selecting the architecture. The planting has to be unchecked. Okay. Or if you need to hide your car and all, car visibility graphics, like imported category, imported families, or you can go to the Revit link, I guess. Analytical model is there. Not annotation, imported category. Yeah, it was imported only. Yeah. Now it is hidden, right? If you want to take that back, you can come to the imported category, imported family, apply. Your car will be. Just go to visibility graphics, imported category, uncheck this one, apply. Okay. Fine. Because sometimes no, car, trees and all will be consuming a lot of graphics. So that's why I have hidden it. Now you can see the level 1, level 2. Means the first level 1 is the first mechanical under the floor plan, first ceiling mechanical under the ceiling plan. Same level only. The same way, level 2, second mechanical under the floor plan, second ceiling mechanical, same levels. So you can delete it, or if you want to rename this, you can. For example, level 1, I am marking as ground floor MEP. This is not renaming. No problem. Right click, rename, that is ground floor MEP. Let me save this one for complete MEP. I need 3 backups. Okay, fine. Okay. And the first ceiling mechanical, there is also like a ground floor MEP only. 2 levels. Okay. Next one, level 2. Level 2, second mechanical, second ceiling mechanical, same level. Okay. So select this one. That is ground floor ceiling level MEP. Is not renaming. Rename ground floor ceiling level MEP. Rename ground floor ceiling level MEP. Okay. The next one, height is 2007. This is our link only, architecture link. These levels are under the architecture only. Exactly same as that, we have to create our own level. Existing 2 levels I have renamed. Now I am attaching it. Now you can, the same height you can provide. Okay. Otherwise you can align it in the top side. You can align it. Ground floor ceiling level. Ground floor ceiling level. Still, I have created 2 level exactly as the architecture. And since my ground floor ceiling level is 2.7 meter, so on this 2.7 meter only I'll be placing my diffusers and all. But accidentally, if the architect is changing the height from 2.7 to 2.8, I need to get that notification. Otherwise, my diffuser will be coming down. So whenever the architect is doing the changes, accordingly, the notification has to be get to my levels as well. That's why you have to monitor these levels. Monitor is there, copy monitor is there. If you're not having the level, you can copy and monitor the levels. Now I'm already having the level, so I need to monitor the levels with the, means I need to interrelate that one. No? So whenever the architect is doing the changes, I will be also getting the changes notification. So accordingly, the level will be automatically changing. That is called the monitoring. To monitor the levels, you can go to the collaborate option. Collaborate option. Within the collaborate option, we are having copy monitor section. You can come to the copy monitor. There we are having an option called the select link. Now just come here. Click the link. When you are selecting the link, you will be getting a sub panel called the tools panel. Within that tool panel, we are having an option called the monitor. Select monitor. And after that, first you have to select your mechanical level or MEP level. Next, you have to select your architecture. First, you have to select mechanical level. And after that, to which level you have to monitor it, select it. Select this one, select it. You'll get this symbol. Once it is done, finish it. Now you can see both this level has monitored. Now, whenever the architect is doing the changes, accordingly, this level also will be getting changed. Once again, okay, to do the monitoring, if you are simply creating the level, it doesn't mean that we are having the exact property of the ceiling level. No, architect is changing, it will not get affected. So we need to link it, right? The level should be having a relation. You can't edit it, you can't copy this, you can't move this level because these are not our levels. If these levels are there, we can witness this. Those levels are not there because we can't use that level. MEP team has to create their own level. So within that template, I was having 2 default levels. That 2 default levels I have renamed. Further levels I can create or I can copy. So the existing level I have renamed. No need to create new, but rather I have to monitor it. To do the monitoring, you can go to the collaborate option. From the collaborate option, copy monitor. Select the link. You have to select it. Okay. Now go to the monitor section. Select MEP level first, second. Together you can do select. Once it has done, top side we are having finish option. Finish it. Now you can select it is level monitored. Okay. So 2 levels now monitored. Now I have to make sure I need only floor levels under the floor plan, ceiling levels under the ceiling plan. That's why I'm just going to the mechanical HVAC. Ground floor MEP is a floor level only, so I need that. Ground floor ceiling level is a ceiling plan. I don't want that. Right click and delete it. Oh, so you have deleted something. If you want to take it back, we can. For example, ceiling plan, ground floor is already there under the floor plan. I don't want it. Right click and delete it. But the deleted level or missed level, if we want to take it back, we can do that. For example, ground floor ceiling level, if you want to take within that HVAC, we can do that. I have deleted how we can take it back. For example, ground floor ceiling level, if you need to take back below the floor plan, you can go to the view option. View. From the view option, we are having an option called the plan views. From the plan views, suppose if you need to add ceiling level within the floor plan, anything if you want to add under the floor plan. So we are playing with the floor plan only. Select floor plan. Means you have to go to the plan views. Go to the plan views, floor plan. Okay. Now just click this one. Do not duplicate existing views. What level if you want to add? Ground floor ceiling level. Select it. Select it. Click OK. Now you can see it came. Correct. If you don't want, you can right click and delete. Once again, if you need to take it, for example, ground floor ceiling level, we have deleted under the floor plan. So the same ground floor ceiling level, if I need to take it back to the floor plan, okay, just go to the plan views, floor plan, do not duplicate, select ground floor ceiling level, click OK, it will come. Okay, it will come. And one more time, if you want to add ground floor ceiling level within the floor plan, go to view, plan views, floor plan, do not duplicate existing view, select ground floor ceiling level, go to edit type. Here you can see within the identity data of type parameter, view template applied to new views. There is a view template applied. We can discuss that. The view template applied is what? Mechanical plan. Okay, keep it there. Okay, I'm not doing anything there. Click OK. It came there. Okay. The same way, the ground floor is missing under the ceiling plan. In case, if you need to add ground floor MEP below the ceiling plan, you can go to the view option. Now we are playing with the reflected ceiling plan only. You can select this one. Before I was trying to add a level under the floor plan. That's why I have selected floor plan. If you need to add any level under the ceiling plan, you have to select a reflected ceiling plan. So come to the view option, plan view, a reflected ceiling plan. Do not duplicate existing view, ground floor. Okay, I am selecting ground floor MEP. I am trying to add it. See, before that, check it. We are having this things, no, this is called discipline. For example, we are having electrical discipline, mechanical discipline, plumbing discipline. Anything under the discipline is called a sub-discipline within the project browser. For example, below electrical, I am having lighting and power. So the lighting is called sub-discipline of electrical. Power is called sub-discipline of electrical. Electrical is called discipline. The same way, below the mechanical discipline, I am having a sub-discipline called HVAC. Below the plumbing discipline, I am having a sub-discipline. The name of sub-discipline also plumbing. Correct. So these are called discipline. We are not having any other discipline for time being. Now I am coming back to the mechanical discipline, HVAC. When I am selecting ground floor MEP, you can go to the properties, you can check the discipline and sub-discipline. The discipline is mechanical, sub-discipline is HVAC. But this ground floor MEP, if the sub-discipline I am changing from HVAC to plumbing, it will move to the plumbing. Correct. Now it is not there under the ground floor. Means HVAC. So this plumbing floor plan I am changing now. For example, ground floor ceiling level MEP. I am selecting this one. I am just going to the mechanical. Instead of mechanical, the discipline I am changing into plumbing. Sub-discipline I am changing into plumbing. Apply. Now it will come under this. Correct. Plumbing. So if you want to take that back, you can change it. Correct. For example, plumbing, I am changing this one. Discipline mechanical, sub-discipline HVAC. Okay. Discipline mechanical, sub-discipline HVAC. Now I can take that back. Correct. The same way, every object will be having a discipline and sub-discipline. Now I am coming to the elevation. From the floor plan, I am deleting ground floor ceiling level. I've deleted that. Correct. Now I am adding once again. I'm just going to the view option, plan view, floor plan. Okay. Do not duplicate existing view, ground floor ceiling level, edit type. Here you can see the template has already applied. In the template, there is a template called mechanical plan. Okay. Click OK. Click OK. It came there. Now I'm just coming to the plan views. Okay. Reflected ceiling plan. From the reflected ceiling plan, I'm planning to add a ground floor. Within that ceiling plan, I'm planning to add ground floor. So come to the plan view, a reflected ceiling plan. Do not duplicate view, ground floor. Go to edit type. Now you can see the template applied is none only. Okay, I'm selecting ground floor. Click OK. It is not adding below the ceiling. Floor plan was easy, but ceiling plan when I am adding, it is not coming. Rather, it came as a new discipline called coordination. This discipline was not there. Within that coordination, the software is having doubt where I need to add it. Because when I was adding a ground floor MEP below the ceiling plan, I just went to the plan views, reflected ceiling plan, do not duplicate. I'm selecting the ground floor, go to the edit type. There was not template. Nothing has applied. That's the reason. Because the view template was none. That's why when I am adding there, it is not adding exactly below the HVAC ceiling plan. How you can correct it? The two ways you can correct it. The first option, you can come to the coordination. Okay, you can find the levels we are trying to add. Select this one. Come to the properties, change the discipline and sub-discipline. Discipline mechanical, sub-discipline HVAC. Apply. Now you can see. It was a ceiling plan. It directly came under the ceiling plan. That is the easiest option. Means you have added something. If it is not coming below the exact discipline and sub-discipline, you can correct it. It will come. Or the next option, when you are trying to add it, means I'm planning to add the ceiling plan, ground floor MEP below the ceiling plan. Go to the plan view. A reflected ceiling plan. Do not duplicate existing view. Ground floor MEP. Ground floor MEP. Go to edit type. Now the view template is none only. You can select this one. You can provide that as mechanical ceiling. If you're adding plumbing ceiling, that will come below the plumbing. If you're adding electrical ceiling, that will come below the electrical. I need mechanical because below the mechanical. So select mechanical ceiling. Below the mechanical, you can come here. You can check the sub-discipline. Because below the mechanical, we are having HVAC and plumbing also. Okay. So subdiscipline, make sure that the subdiscipline is HVAC. Apply. Okay. Mechanical ceiling. Apply. Okay. Now you can see there is no coordination, nothing. Directly it came. Before that, the software was not assigned with any view template. What was the discipline? What was the subdiscipline? That was not proper. It was inappropriate. So that's why, even if it is coming like a coordination, for example, once again, I am trying it. Go to plan views, a reflected ceiling plan. Do not duplicate, ground floor MEP, edit type. It is none. When you are adding this as a none, that will come like a coordination. So what you can do, you can change the discipline to mechanical, sub-discipline to HVAC, like that you can correct it. Or in the starting itself, you have to correct it. You can go to the plan views, then reflected ceiling plan. Do not duplicate, ground floor MEP. This one, you can change that into mechanical ceiling. Check the sub-discipline. You can add it like this. Okay. So any missed levels, if you want to add properly, you can add it below the view, plan view. Okay. Anyhow, I don't want this level. Okay. Fine. So further levels, I have to copy. All the other levels, I need to copy. I will do that in the next session, because if I am starting, because all the other levels, you can do one thing. You can go to the architecture. For example, next level, if you need to create the first floor, okay, architecture, you can come to the datum panel, level option, plan views. I'm creating a floor plan. So structural and ceiling, you can uncheck, click OK. Then we can create a new level. That will come under the level 3. You can rename this one. And after that, for example, this is my first floor MEP. Okay. Now you can monitor it. You can go to the collaborate, copy monitor, select the link, then select copy monitor, select the link, go to monitor, select MEP, select this one. Okay. Both the level has monitored. Finish it. Like that you can do it. Like that you can do it, but not mandatory. It is not mandatory. Rather, all the existing levels that we are having under the architecture, we can copy. We can copy from the architecture. So in a single step, we can finish it. Instead of making the levels, we can copy all the levels from the architecture file. That we will be doing under the copy section. All the other levels. Before attaching the other level, see how a plan should look like. I can decide by the help of a view template. For example, if I am selecting this ground floor MEP, this plan, if I am going to the edit type option, under the identity data, the view template applied to new views is a mechanical plan only. Means already there is a template has applied there. Okay. Okay. If you are going to the property for the same view, under the identity data, now, but here you can see the view template, it has assigned here, but it is not assigned exactly within the identity data view template. It is none only. So for a particular view, within the property, instance parameter, identity data, if the view template is none, then you can edit the visual style. You can edit the realistic wireframe and all. You can apply the view range, everything. That is possible. But if you want to hide your, for example, if you want to hide your plants and furniture, what you can do? You can type your visibility graphics, VG, or you can go to the view option. From the view option, here you can see we are having like a visibility graphics. Then from here you can hide it, right? For example, if you don't want this plants, trees, furnitures, I'm on ground floor MEP now. You can go to visibility graphics. Okay. Under the model category, select everything. And after that, for example, if the planting, if you want to hide, So you can uncheck the planting, apply OK. So you can hide like this. The same way if you want to go to the another floor, correct, control is sir, I'm just. If you want to do that in the ground floor, ceiling level, first floor, second floor, every floor you have to open and you have to go to the visibility graphics one by one, you have to do it. Every floor you have to do it, but better, you can do one thing. You can apply a view template there. For example, now the view template is none only. Okay, so I'm selecting here. And after that, I'm selecting a mechanical plan. Within this mechanical plan, okay, anyhow, I have applied that mechanical plan. Now you can see the view template is not none, it's a mechanical plan. Once you have applied a view template, you will not be able to edit this. At the same time, you can't adjust the view range also. But everything you can do within this. If you want to adjust the view range, you can edit here. If you want to adjust the visibility graphics, you can edit here. Display model, detail level, fine, coarse, everything you can edit here as well. So within the view template, I'm just going to the visibility graphics. I'm selecting the planting. I'm unchecking this one. And I'm selecting the furniture. I'm unchecking this one. Click apply. Okay. Apply. Okay. Now you can see in that view template and a mechanical plan, it is not there. Correct. Like that, every view you can create a view template. Accordingly, you can do that. Otherwise, a custom view template, you can custom view template. For example, I'm just clicking there. Okay, this mechanical plan, I'm editing now. I can edit now. I'm just selecting this one. Here you can see we are having an option called duplicate. The duplicate, okay, that is furniture off. Furniture off. That's a template I'm creating, furniture off. In this furniture off template, okay, discipline is mechanical only. Sub-discipline is HVAC. Okay. And I'm just going to the visibility graphics. The furniture is off only now. Planting is also fine. Okay. Apply. Okay. Now you can go to the ground floor ceiling level. You can go to the view template. Okay, but since it is a ceiling plan, it's not there. No? But if you want to hide your furniture, how you can hide it? Because now I am on the ground floor ceiling level, but the furniture is visible. If you want to hide it, you can go to the visibility graphics. Within the visibility graphic, manually you can do it. Otherwise, you can do one thing. You can go to the view template. From the view template, here you can select all, view type of filter all. There you can select furniture off, apply. Okay, now you can see nothing is there. Means the same, instead of adjusting the view template to every view, you can create a view template. In that view template, you can hide what all things you have to do. Then that same view template you can apply to all the other views. Accordingly, you can adjust it. That's an advantage of a view template. How a plan look like in a single view template, we can decide. That single view template we can keep common for all the other services, other floors. Okay. Anyhow, for time being, just 2 floors will I have created. All the other floor, how you can go to the architecture. Okay, level. The next floor is first floor. Okay, go to the plan views. First floor is a floor plan. Create. Okay. Now you can create this. Like that you can do. But the easy option, we can copy all these levels from the architecture layout itself. So together we can copy and monitor it. So that's the process I'm going to do now. All the levels we are having under the architecture plan, I'm copying. Okay, just go to the collaborate option. Within the collaborate, we are having copy monitor. Then we can see select link option. Select it. Now just left side of copy, the monitor, we can see copy. And after that, what all levels you have to copy, click it. 1, 2, 3. Once it has done, finish it. All levels together you can do. For example, once again, go to collaborate, copy monitor, select link, select this one. Copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once it has done, finish it. Okay. So all the levels we have created. Now we can rename, but at the same time, these are monitored as well, correct? It is monitored. Okay. Now we can rename this one. This is bedroom level MEP. Bedroom level MEP. Rename parapet MEP. Roof MEP. Third floor ceiling level MEP. Third floor MEP. Second floor ceiling level MEP. Second floor MEP. First floor ceiling level MEP. First floor MEP. Okay. See, I have deleted this ground floor ceiling level under the floor plan. Suppose if you need to add that, I guess we have discussed yesterday. For example, the ground floor ceiling level, if you want to add, you have a deleted ground floor ceiling level under floor plan. If you want to add it, how you can add it? You can go to the view option. Okay, from the view option, you can go to the plan view. If you want to add anything below the floor plan, you can select floor plan. If you want to add anything below the ceiling plan, you can select ceiling plan. You can go to the view, plan views. I need to add the ground floor ceiling level below the floor plan. You can go to the plan views option, select floor plan. Okay. From there, you can select ground floor ceiling level. If it is not visible, no problem. Do not duplicate existing view, you can select. From there, you can select a ground floor ceiling level. Okay. Just go to the edit type. Now you can see the view template is applied is mechanical plan. Okay. Suppose if the view template applied is none, apply. See, first we can do one thing. We can, view template applied is mechanical plan. Keep it there. Apply. Okay. Apply. Okay. Automatically it was there in the starting. Click OK. Now you can see the level has added below HVAC floor. The same way I'm trying to add ceiling plan, means ground floor MEP below the ceiling plan. You can go to the view option, plan views. Now I need to add a floor level under the ceiling plan. So you can select reflected ceiling plan. Select reflected ceiling plan. I need to add ground floor MEP. So ground floor MEP is not visible there. So do not duplicate existing view. Select ground floor MEP. But if you are going to the edit type, now it is mechanical ceiling. Suppose in case if it is not mechanical ceiling, it is none. Now you can see we are having electrical discipline, mechanical discipline, plumbing discipline. There is no other discipline. But when I am keeping the view template under the identity data, the view template is none. The software will be having a doubt where it has to add it. Click OK. So it will come like a coordination. And within that coordination, a new discipline came. Within that coordination, it is having a question mark where the ceiling has to be added. Under mechanical, plumbing, or electrical. So that's why. So in that scenario, actually, this has to be added below the mechanical, HVAC, subdiscipline, then ground floor ceiling level. Actually, this is called a discipline. So we are having electrical discipline, mechanical discipline, and a plumbing discipline. Below mechanical discipline, we are having HVAC subdiscipline. So if we want to add this ground floor MEP below the mechanical HVAC subdiscipline ceiling plan, no problem. We can select this one. Go to the property. There you can adjust. The discipline should be mechanical. Subdiscipline should be HVAC. Apply. Now you can see it has added below. Correct. Like that. Or in the starting itself, the view template has applied, that will come. Okay, anyhow, I don't want that one. Okay. The same way, now you can see this one. First two, the level head is like a violet, blue in color. All the other is black in color. Black. Why so? Because these levels that I have copy monitored, it is not there under the project browser. That is the reason why it is having this color. So all the levels, floor levels, I have to add under floor plan. Ceiling levels, I have to add under the ceiling plan. Then this color will get changed. Okay. So we are going to the view option. From the plan views, we'll be selecting floor plan. Then I'll be selecting second floor, third floor, first floor, headroom level, parapet, roof. All these are floor levels only. Edit type. Now the view template is mechanical plan. Okay, if it is none, it will show a question mark. Now it is mechanical plan only, fine. But in this mechanical plan, you have to make sure that the discipline is mechanical, sub-discipline is HVAC. If it is plumbing, then it will come below the plumbing. Okay, we need HVAC, apply, okay, apply, okay, okay. Now you can see all the level has added below the floor plan. You can go to the south elevation, the color is now fine. Now the ceiling levels has to be added below the ceiling plan. Go to the view option, plan views, a reflected ceiling plan. Fine. Now I need to select second floor, third floor, first floor. Second floor, third floor, first floor. Go to the edit type. Now you can see the view template is none only. Now it should be a mechanical ceiling. Select it. Mechanical ceiling. Discipline mechanical, sub-discipline HVAC. You have to make sure these two things. Apply. Okay. Otherwise, it will come like a coordination. Now you can see it is perfectly added below the ceiling plan. Okay. Now again, go to the elevation. All the levels I have created, it has monitored as well. Now I can save this one. These are the prerequisites, right? Prior to start the modeling, these things should be done. Your project browser has to be organized in the starting. Otherwise, that will be reflecting the inexperience of the candidate. Okay, so just organize your project browser. All the levels has to be copied and monitored. Fine. Now I'm just going to the ground floor MEP. The furniture is off only. Planting is off because this is a template they have applied. Okay. But in the mechanical plan, visibility graphics, imported category, this also I am hiding. That the car I can hide. Okay, that is my ground level. Fine. Yeah. Now, I need to place the machine. I need to create the spaces. I need to do the ducting, correct? Duct routing. So we can set our duct first. If you want to draw a duct, you can go to the system. From the system, we are having a duct option. Here you can select. When you are selecting a duct, correct. These are the available duct sizes that we are having. 75, 90, 100, 120. Then 75, 90. These are the available sizes. And you can draw the duct. Okay. You can draw the duct. When you are selecting the duct, we are having a duct or pipe sizing option. Here also we are having the sizes. 75, 90. So the sizes that we are having here, this is called used in size list. This is called size list. These are the sizes the software will be using for duct sizing. Okay. And also when you are selecting a duct, when you are selecting a duct, okay, it is having like 3 values. This duct will be having 3 values. The first one, you can check there. This is a rectangular duct only. Upper end, middle elevation, lower end. For example, with respect to the reference level, select this duct. What is the reference level? I made this duct from ground floor only. So the reference level was ground floor. It is not mandatory to keep ground floor as a reference level. Any level you can keep as the reference level. Anyhow, All the elevations that it has listed here will be like denoting with respect to the reference level only. So upper end means with respect to the ground floor MEP. With respect to the ground floor MEP, the top of duct, this is called upper end, 2.9 meter. Then bottom, 2.6 meter. Middle elevation, 2.75 meter. 2.9, 2,900, 2.6 meter, 2,600, 2,750. Correct. These are the three data. Older versions like a 2016 and all, we were not having three data there, but only one term we were having, that is called offset. Offset. Offset means with respect to the reference level to the middle of duct. That was called offset. See, suppose if you are having a thermal insulation, just select your duct. Top side we are having add insulation and add lining option. Add insulation means it is a thermal insulation. Add lining means that is acoustic lining. For example, provide add insulation. I'm just providing a duct wrap of 25 mm. Even though the lower and the bottom is inside the duct only, not outside the duct. Correct. Means even if you have provided from the reference level to the bottom of duct only. That is here 2.6 meter. Insulation will be outside only. So bottom of duct will be calculating with respect to the bottom only. Means without insulation. Clear. So these are the parameters that we are having. But I will be doing few settings now. For example, the first one. I need to change the duct color. Duct color. So already we are having a predefined color there. If you want to assign a separate color for your duct, supply duct separate color, return duct separate color, exhaust duct, or any duct if you want to create, you can. Okay. Clear. So just to create or change the duct color, you can go to the project browser. Project browser. From the project browser, you can go to the families. From the families, we are having duct systems. Project browser, family, duct system. Under the duct system, we are having three types of duct system: supply air, exhaust air, return air. In case like if you want to make it like a fresh air, right click this one, duplicate, right click, rename. Okay, that is fresh air. Like that, if you want to create any systems there, if it is not there, we can duplicate the existing one. Accordingly, the further systems we can create. Okay. Anyhow, we are dealing with the supplier only. So just select supplier, double click this one, double click it. So you'll be getting the type property. Under the type parameter, just go to the graphic override, edit it. Now you can see the color. What pattern you need means when you try to make this as a single line, what pattern you need for that? I need a solid pattern because when I'm making it as a single line, I need that should be a single one. Color, what color you need now you can change. Anyhow, I need the same color only. You can keep that. Duct thickness, if you want to adjust, no, keep it there. Click OK, apply, OK. Correct. Means you can go to the family, duct system. Under the duct system, you can select, go to the graphic override. Here you can change the color. Already it has applied, so no need to change it. Okay. See, when we are making the duct, we are having normal duct and duct placeholder. If you want to make a normal duct like a single line, what you can do, you can provide this as a course, but it is not editable now. Why? Because a view range has applied, that's why. Sorry, view template has applied. So the view template I am providing none for time being, even though the same property will be there. Okay. If you want to make this like a single line duct, you can select this one, and after that, no need to select it. You can change that into the course option. If you make that into a course option, you can make that as a single line. Again, if you want to take back, you can come to the fine option. And right side of duct, we are having duct. Normally, normal duct will be two-dimensional. Duct placeholder will be a single line. Because if you're not aware about the shape of duct when you are designing it, at the time of designing, you are not having much idea regarding the shape of duct or the material of duct, whether that is GI, PI, or if it is a rectangular shape, round shape. If you just need a single line, then you can go for the duct placeholder. Okay. Later, if you need, okay, you made that under like a single line duct placeholder. If you need to change that into the duct, you can select this one. Top side, we are having convert placeholder to duct option. Select it. So even if you made that under like a single line, now it is a rectangular duct only. You can take a round duct as well. Round duct as well. So I'm selecting a rectangular duct placeholder. I made like a single line. Later, if you want to change that into the real shape, you can select this one, convert it. That's the difference between normal duct and a duct placeholder. Duct is 2D, placeholder is a single line. We can. By clicking the duct, we can't convert that into placeholder, but by clicking the placeholder, we can convert that into a two-dimensional duct. Okay. And also when I am selecting the duct sizes, you can change from here, even after placing it, the duct width and height. The middle elevation with respect to the reference level, if you want to change, you can. You can adjust it. But as you know, I need a multiple of 50 duct. I don't want this 75, 90 and all. Unnecessary sizes I need to avoid. Okay, that is one thing. Okay, how you can change it?